What about City League hoops? Girls, Waite hosting Scott. Both teams lighting it up in the first quarter. Scott with a 2-point lead, make it 5. Avalon Butler banks in a money ball from downtown. 12-7. Smooth strokes from the outside. Toriana Johnson lets loose in the final minute of the frame. Extends the Bulldog lead to 10. The Tribe does its best to hang around, down 17 in the second quarter. Kaija Alexander coast to coast with contact. Count the bucket with a bruise. But Scott shooters on point. Bulldogs win 58-26. Toriana Johnson game high 17 points. It's 2 in a row for Scott. Johnson's play spearheading a healthy roster.
Everything. She hasn't played basketball in the last 2 years, so have her coming out her senior year and kind of playing the way she is, it's amazing, man. The shooter that she's becoming, I didn't know that she could be to start the year. We haven't had our roster together in 9 games, the last 9 games, so having them all back together kind of just helps the flow of things. Getting our main, Jade Latson, back, and then kind of just fanning out from there. We have a great point guard, Avalon Butler, and then our guards play very well. When we get up and down the floor and actually get in transition, they find our people that we need in our slots.
Sam Newcomb and John Hobbs have more.
Scott with a convincing win, getting their 5th win of the season tonight. John, it was a great performance early on. Scott really came out hot scoring, and then the defense really propelled them to get a large lead in this one.
I think what happened is them having that win last night against Clay, which is a very good team, that brought that energy tonight, and they were able to get another win. And with that, the rebounding, the defense, the three-point line, the sharing the ball with each other, all of those things are things that they need to happen at this point in the season to carry them into the playoffs.
Yeah, and you talked about sharing the ball. They had 8 players in the scoring column tonight. It's a very young team and a very bright future for Scott.
When you got a young team, of course their senior led them was 17, but she's the one that helped by sharing the ball. And when you're senior, when one of your leaders is sharing the ball with the rest of the team, it gets contagious. And they had no problem passing the ball. In fact, you saw at the end of the game, they were all still cheering for 2 of their teammates to score. And so those are things that the coach told us he wanted them to see do, be a team, show team, and that type of concept has helped this team win another game back-to-back.
And Waite still looking for their first win, but showed really good signs of their ball movement. Kaija Alexander has a really bright future, had a lot of great assists tonight.
I really enjoyed Waite. Especially Alexander, because she has great vision. She played great defense. She has a nice motion on her jumper. The other thing I enjoyed about this Waite team is that even though they were down by 30, they never stopped trying. They didn't quit. They didn't give up. They remained scrappy the whole time. You could see them frustrated with themselves when they made mistakes. And those are signs of a team that wants to get better. And when you have a coach with the experience of a Coach Manny Mays and a Coach Alto King, this program, it's on its way back up again.
Both programs, nothing but up the rest of the way as they try to close out the season strong.